You know, we're talking about disclosure all the time. There's this demand that the government has disclosure, discloses to us the truth about UFOs and the truth about alien contact. And I said, you know, we have to stop asking for that. Number one, we wouldn't trust it if it happened. Number two, it's not going to happen. I mean, there's no margin in it for the government to come out and say something like this. They'd have to explain the last 70 years at least, since 47, you know, and actually come out and explain it. They're not going to do that. If they do, it's going to be piecemeal, a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's going to cause even more problems. So from my point of view, as I'm looking at the literature, as I'm listening to people, I realize that disclosure is happening, and it's happening every day. And it's happening from the bottom up, not from the top down. If there's alien contact, they're not going to land a UFO on the White House lawn, but they're landing it in your backyard. They're talking to the people directly. There's communication that's direct. People witness a UFO flight, or they feel they have a contact experience. This is disclosure. We don't need the government to do it because there's this preconception that the government controls the communication, that they control the aliens. The government wants us to think that they're in control of the situation. That's obviously not true. Obviously not true. So if it's not true, if the aliens are controlling the communication, the government it's just a dance that they're doing. You know, it's just a slow tango in front of us. Don't look over there, look over here, where we're dancing. And what's happening is people have mistrusted the government, but they've started to mistrust themselves, you know? They desperately want you to believe that they have experienced this. I have not experienced a UFO in my entire life. I don't need to look at the data and to come away with the conclusion that there's something very serious happening. If you're a scientist, if you're a rational person, and you look at all this data, you have to come away with the thought, okay, what's Occam's razor? The simplest explanation has to be the right one. And the simplest explanation is that there's alien contact. Any other explanation is going to be so contorted and convoluted that it doesn't make any sense, not to a scientist or to anyone else. So the people understand that disclosure is happening, and they just have to accept it. They have to accept that it's happened, and we have to go on from there. What's the next step now? And that's what we have to confront.